Hey everybody, and welcome to our very first High Five for Friday Hangout. I am Katie from Cup of Tea, and I am joined by my lovely High Five for Friday co-hosts. Got Caitlin from Coffee with Caitlin.
Hi.
We got Della from Della Devoted,
Hello.
and Tif from Bright on a Budget.
Hey guys.
We are so glad you guys are joining us, and we hope somebody is actually joining us because this is our first time. It's just one big, giant, massive experiment. But for those that may have tiptoed onto this by accident and have no idea what we're doing, us four lovely ladies co-host a link up every Friday called High Five for Friday, and it's basically a chance for us fellow bloggers to get together and celebrate the week, the highlights from the week, and celebrate that it is finally Friday. And we have been thinking for a while how to take that little community and make it into a more interactive one and kind of branch out a little bit. And so we thought, what better way to do it than a hangout? So you get to hang out with us tonight. So it'll be tons of fun. We're looking forward for you to get to know us a little bit and us to get to know you. So here's how this is going to work. Because it's live broadcast, it's a little bit limited in how we can interact with folks that are watching. So if you are watching via Google+, there's a way that you can open a Q&A box, and you should be able to find that on the left-hand side of your Hangout window. Otherwise, if you're watching it on our blog or via YouTube or any other different way, just leave comments below, and we'll try to catch up with you during or after. And then if you want to do a hashtag, we've got a hashtag. It's H54F Hangout, so High Five for Friday Hangout, and that's pretty much it for the little intro beginning part. So what we're going to do is we've got a bunch of different questions. We just want you all to get to know us a little bit since we don't do this kind of format very often. So we're just got a bunch of different questions. We're going to take turns kind of answering them and, I don't know, hanging out with one another. So I hope you all have something to drink. I have my tea.
One thing we should say is that if people are trying to open up the Q&A, you actually have to hover on the left side to get it to appear. That it doesn't automatically show.
That is true. That is true. And you can type questions for us, and we're trying to watch that. And if there's something, if nothing else, if you've got that question box open, or if you're, just leave a comment wherever you're watching and say, hi, I'm here. So that way we know you watched it and you were here. So that would be nice to know. All right, so should we get started with questions?
Do it.
Okay. Okay, number one, and I'll start since I'm gabbing away. First question is, where are you from, and why did you start blogging? I am, this is a hard one because I'm originally from Columbus, Ohio. Currently live in Durham, North Carolina, but at the moment, I'm in Michigan. So, but yeah, Durham, North Carolina is where my home is. And I started blogging because it looked like a lot of fun. That's pretty much it. It just looked like a lot of fun. Let's see. Caitlin, why don't you go?
Okay. I live in Columbus, Ohio right now. I'm from a really small, tiny town that no one's ever heard of in Ohio, on the border of like Indiana and Ohio. You drive 30 minutes away from the highway in the middle of a cornfield, and that's where I grew up. So I started blogging because I was interested in doing it since I started reading blogs from Pinterest. Like, I found a lot of bloggers I really liked on Pinterest, and I was like, hey, that'd be fun. I think I could do that. And so I started doing like crafts and stuff, but it's kind of developed into more of a lifestyle blog. So
I just want to interrupt real quick and say hi to Whitney, Mariah, and Becky. Good to see you guys here. I was cracking up at Becky's comment. I believe it was Becky's. Yes, I'm very confused by this chat thing, by the way.
I know.
It says that my accent is adorable. It is very strong. That's why I was laughing. Go ahead.
I'm feeling kind of left out that I don't have one.
You kind of do, just a little.
Depends on who I hang out with. Ha! Tie it all in. Go full circle. Tiff, why don't you go next? Why don't you answer the question?
I'm from Eastern Kentucky. I live in Lexington, Kentucky now. Go Cats. And I started blogging, says the Duke fan, and I started blogging because my husband told me that I should get a hobby. Evidently, reading trashy romance novels does not qualify as a hobby. And I really enjoyed reading the Small Things blog and the Lauren Elizabeth blog, and kind of always looked up to them. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it, and here I am.
Woohoo! Okay, Della, how about you?
I'm from Inez, Kentucky. Tiff and I, when she's back home, we don't live probably 10, 15 minutes away, so we've known each other for a long time. And I started blogging because I love devotionals and crafts and recipes, and I wanted to share my interest with others, but Tiff actually got me started. She kind of pushed me and told me to do it. And now my blog's taken to a totally different direction with everything, I guess, fashion and beauty and recipes. But I love it.
I think it's so cool how you guys are friends in real life, but blogging, like, the blogging is like an extra extension of friendship. I think that's so neat. Alrighty. Well, should we do question number 2? Because this one is like the one I'm like. This one, we decided to talk about cats, dogs, or animals just don't belong in the house. Opinions.
Okay, so I'm a cat lady. I have 2 cats, Socks and Giz. Giz is short for Gizmo because Gizmo was the ugliest kitty I've ever seen, and she looked like one of the gremlins. She's actually turned into a beautiful cat. She's actually a tortoiseshell cat, which are supposed to be good luck money cats. I have yet to see anything materialize from that, but maybe one day. And I would tell you have a dog, but Chauncey told me it was between a dog and a baby, so we have Kate.
That is comical. I'm just not a cat person. I don't know. And I grew up with dogs.
You're not supposed to say that.
Well, I'm just not. But I gotta say, I'm here at my parents' house and they have a dog, and I've decided dogs are too much like toddlers, and I cannot have a dog right now. That's just not gonna cut it. So I might be in that third category, like no animals in the house right now. No thanks. I got a toddler. It's enough. Caitlin, do you have any pets?
Yes. I had a dog before Jay and I met, and she's a 7-pound Yorkie, so she doesn't shed, and she's kind of, I mean, she's little. Jay has a 70-pound dog that sheds all over our house. And then we got a cat when we got engaged, so we have a little bit of everything. Oh, we have chickens outside. That doesn't really count as a pet, but
I'd forgotten about the chickens.
yeah, they're kind of crazy.
How many chickens do you have?
3. 2 died, but we're
Moment of silence for the chickens.
yeah.
Sorry, I forgot that was a moment of silence. I'm sorry. I've always wanted chickens, but I don't know.
But they're so dumb.
Are they? Oh, I couldn't handle that then.
They can't get back into their cage half the time because they're running into the door. I'm like, go around it. Like, you're just trying to shoo them, and then they freak out because you're, like, trying to touch them. We have one that will let you pick it up all the time, but the other 2 are, like, freaked out by us. So they're, like, trying to run away, but they're, like, trying to run through the fence. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I have a quick question. And someone type into the Q&A box. Can you guys see what people are typing in the Q&A box just by watching?
That would be nice to know. Otherwise, it's like we're kind of staring at it like, wow, there it is. But I look like I'm being outnumbered by cat people.
Della, what about you?
I'm a cat lady. I have a huge cat named Fluffy, which she's a cat from you-know-where, though. She's not a friendly cat at all. And Raylan loves to torture her, so we have to try to keep him away from her.
So my mother-in-law has my cat Giz's sister, and her name's Sassy, and she's the same kind of cat. And my mother-in-law asked me if something ever happened to her, if I'd take care of her, and I said no.
Oh, Tiff, you'd have to take care of that cat.
It's okay. Mandy's got it. Mandy's going to take care of the cat for her.
Does Kane like her?
Yeah.
He probably tries to torture her too, doesn't he?
Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I think that if they're on Google Plus, they can see.
Hooray.
So
It's good to know that there are actually people watching. Anybody else feeling a little more confident? So thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you all.
Okay, so can we talk about Netflix now?
yes.
Our next question was about Netflix and what our current binge shows are on Netflix, because I'm such a Netflix fan. Actually, we only recently got a TV, and we don't have cable. It's just Netflix. And
Okay, I'm popping out for just a minute. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, fine.
Fine, right? Hold on.
So we're currently watching through all of Friends. We're like in season 7, something like that. I don't know. Monica and Chandler just got engaged. That's as far as we've gotten so far. I did not watch Friends when it was on originally.
Neither did I.
I'm trying to catch up, and I'm feeling a little out of the loop.
This lady in my office is watching it every day at work while we're working on this big project. She's on season 4. And Rachel
While at work?
Hi, Rachel. Rachel's here. So Rachel from Gary Treasures. So
Woo!
I probably butchered your last name, Rachel. I'm sorry. Garay. Sorry.
Yay!
More
people.
Oh, we're glad to see you.
It's so nice to see more people. Did you guys watch Friends when it was on, like, live?
One season.
I didn't watch much of it.
I didn't really watch it. I mean, I don't know. I was a little too young for it when it was on to like get why it was so funny. So
Agreed.
I like it now though.
It's funny because they're like my age. Like they're all 30 in the show, so it's like, I don't know. It's just bizarre, but it's just a funny show to watch now that I'm an adult. What are you guys watching? Please share. I need more things in my queue.
I'm watching Orange is the New Black. I love that show.
What season are you on?
Second.
Okay, so the third. What one are we on now? The third just came out, and I watched halfway through it, and I just can't get through the rest of it. And I love the show. Like the last episode of the second season is absolutely hilarious. It's probably one of my favorite.
I had heard that the third season wasn't as good, but I haven't got there yet.
And I can't make it through the fourth season of House of Cards either. And I also love that show, especially given that I'm an attorney and stuff. But yeah, I just can't do it. Mm-hmm. Are you watching anything else, Della?
I watch Melissa and Joey. I like that. Have any of you all watched Justified besides Tif?
Yes.
That's where Raylan gets his name from.
What's Justified? Why don't I know what this is?
It's about a show. It's based on Kentucky. It's about a U.S. Marshal, and his name is Raylan. And I like the name, so I named Raylan after that show.
Okay, it's specifically based in eastern Kentucky, and some people hate it because they're like, it's so stereotypical. Okay, but here's the thing, is I watch the show, and I see people that I like know. Not no, but, you know, I can relate to the people that's on there because I'm like, yeah, I know those people in my community.
Definitely. It's a really good show.
I was just scanning the Q&A. Whitney, you watch Downton Abbey too? Woo woo. I can't wait for Downton Abbey to come back. I might have to illegally find it somewhere when it comes out in England. Kidding, just kidding. I'll watch it on PBS when it comes out in the U.S. like everybody else does.
I like going back through these. I like Mariah's that she hates Orange is the New Black because she can't handle all of Piper's stupid.
I was just looking at that too. I agree.
And Becky watches True Detective and House of Cards. So I watched the first season of True Detective, and I think that it's one of the best shows ever made, season 1, with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. However, season 2 is in that same cycle as season 4 of House of Cards and season 3 of Orange is the New Black for me, and I don't understand it, so I stopped watching. It's over my head. I can't keep up.
I really love House of Cards.
I'll have to watch that.
That's such a good one.
Chauncey and I were talking about some stuff one night, and I was like, we need to Frank and Claire this.
That's hilarious.
Because, like, I'm the type of person that I have to have a plan, and then I have to have a backup plan, and then I need, like, a backup to my backup plan, so.
That's awesome. I love it. I wish I could have Frank Underwood's brain for, like, a day. Because he's so sneaky. But I just want it for a day, though. I don't want to cause that much havoc.
Okay, so Miss Grammy is here, and she said that we are so funny. Hey, Rochelle, so glad you can make it. Are you still on vacation as you're joining in? We're using the Q&A as a chat box thingy, and you can see other people's Q&A, I think, if you're on Google+. I don't know if you can see it if you're watching through another medium. But I'm assuming if you're asking questions, you are on Google+. Never mind. I think I answered my own question. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, since this is our first one, we're just kind of like all the technology stuff. We're like, wow, look, we can totally see you guys. It's all trial and error. It's like we were just joking around before we did this. It's like it's either going to be amazing or a hot mess. One of the two. But either way, it's going to be entertaining.
Oh, man.
Yes, Becky, the rowing machine because of House of Cards. Yes, yes. Sorry, it's addicting to watch this. I've got to close the Q&A thing.
I don't do exercise, so, yeah, not enough to motivate me to try it either. About as far as I get on the rowing machine is doing row your boat with Kane, and he'll making me go back and forth like we're rowing. So.
Oh, jeepers. Oh, jeepers. Okay, so on our next question, because I have had like 3 donuts already tonight in anticipation of staying up late, so this is perfect. The next question is, if calories were no option, what would be like your number one binge eat it all the time item?
I could eat pizza every day.
Yes.
And ice cream. You have to add that in there. Because you have to have dessert, too.
Ditto. Full meal. Let's just, the full meal. What would you do?
I feel like you're kind of turning this into a Last Supper question.
Yes. Well, we can take it there. That's fine.
If you were on death row and had 1 meal left to eat.
See, why would you want to do that on a full stomach?
Oh, gosh, we are so... Okay,
okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, so I would eat nothing but donuts. That's what I would do.
Listen, there's this place down the road from my office. It's called Spalding Donuts. It's a bakery that's like 75 years old here in Lexington, and they have these yummy homemade donuts that get really brown, and I talk with my hands a lot, I'm sorry. And so they get really brown, and they are all misshapen, but they are the yummiest donuts you will ever eat. If you're
Don't forget Connie cookies.
Oh my God, yes, Connie cookies. I would eat Connie cookies every day. Or just the icing. I would take just the icing off the cookie.
We have to tell them what Connie cookies is, though.
Yeah, I was like sitting here going, what? Is that like an Oreo? What is that?
Connie was the homemade teacher back home. She made my wedding cake too. And she makes these amazing cookies that are sugar cookie dough that sets in the freezer for 8 hours, and then they make the cookies, and then they do like this amazing buttercream icing on top. Her sister-in-law is also a cake lady, so you either have Melinda cookies or Connie cookies.
And I have the recipe.
I lost mine. I need to get that off of you. I've had it for years.
I have a funny story about this. At my baby shower, my husband loves these cookies too, so him and Tif tried to hide some cookies so nobody else could eat them, and they were going to take them home.
That's hilarious.
Oh, well, you know, priorities. I showed up. I brought a gift. We were good.
Oh, man. I could eat French fries any day of the week too.
Oh, I'm with you there.
I would probably rather have a salty thing over a sweet thing, actually.
I like both. So as part of my snacks binge at work this week, I got the Boom Chicka Pop sweet and salty caramel popcorn. I don't know, something like that, and it's amazing. So you should try it. And it's low calorie too, which probably doesn't count when you eat half the bag in one sitting like I do.
Yeah, I buy the big ones at Costco. I don't remember which one it is. It's like just a plain old sea salt type one. And yeah, that bag goes quick.
I just saw Mariah has also had the Spalding Donuts. So she's from she lives in St. Louis, but she has family here and stuff. She's actually coming up next weekend, and we're hoping to get together. But she's on the Spalding Donuts wagon as well. So, sorry, had to interrupt.
Great, donuts. Can't go wrong.
He says, steak fries, Big Sully's steak fries would be mine. So I want that too. Can I go eat now?
No, I'm hungry. We stopped food.
Also,
have you ever dipped your French fries in anything sweet before?
I like to dip my French fries in milkshake or Frosties from Wendy's.
I was just going to say Frosties, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do that too.
So good.
I'm like, so French fries are probably like literally, if I could only have one food, it would be between French fries and pizza because I'm a French fry connoisseur. Like, I am all about the French fries. I can tell you where the best French fries are at. Like, I really get into French fries. Like some people get into like wine or something.
Yes. That's exactly it.
I have my priorities straight.
Oh my gosh. You know, my mom tonight made for dinner, since I'm at my mom's house. My mom made for dinner tonight, like not mashed potatoes, smashed potatoes, like smushed with glass kind of thing, and like crisped up and whatnot. I was eating those so slow so I could savor, because she was like, that's it, there are no more. And I was like, I'm eating so slow to enjoy it as long as possible. Oh man, I love potatoes. Okay, that's enough, because now I'm really hungry. I keep thinking of, like, there's like one more donut sitting out in the kitchen right now. I could probably go get that quick. Somebody talk for a few minutes so I can run out and go get it.
That's the next question.
Yeah, the next question is, yeah, like, okay, but Tiff, you're going to start this next question because you have the best story. We need to figure out if we can pull up a picture because it's so funny. But the next question is, have we ever been told that we look like someone or have like a doppelganger thingamajiggy? And I really wish we could figure out how to pull up a picture, Tiff.
Okay,
Can you put it on your phone and hold it up to the camera?
I'm already on it. You gotta keep
Yes. Yes.
One of my friends messaged me this week and was like, Tiff, I seriously thought this was you in my news feed, as she was like scrolling down, and she sent me this picture. I was like, oh, where did you find that at? And it was on the My Old Kentucky Home State Park webpage. Hold on just a second. Let me find this because it is like creepy. So this picture says the land of home, horses, bourbon, and beautiful bells. I don't know if you guys can see this. This girl right here, like, literally looks like she could be posing for one of my blog posts.
She really does.
Like, if you guys aren't my Facebook friend, add me and then go look at this because it is hilarious.
It is you. Like, are you sure you weren't, like, just modeling randomly in, like, Scarlett O'Hara dresses?
I mean, I would love to do that because Gone with the Wind is, like, my favorite movie. And my prom dress looked like if Scarlett O'Hara went to early 2000s prom instead of 1860 barbecue, then yes, she would be in my dress.
That's hilarious.
What about you, Della? Have you been told you look like anyone?
Nope, not that I know of. I'm sure I have a twin out there somewhere, though. What about you, Caitlin?
Well, I've always gotten, and I don't know if I believe it, but I had my hair blonde in high school for a while, and they always said Alicia Silverstone from Clueless.
I can see that.
I can see that, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blonde hair helps, but yeah, that's the one I get usually.
Sorry, guys, I'm, like, freezing, so I have, like, my blanket here covered up with it.
Weenie.
It's cold.
Let's go. Oh, no.
I'll fall asleep. I fall asleep when it's cold.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man, I'll, like, perk up.
No, not me, which was really bad in high school when the teachers would turn the air conditioner down to keep people awake, and I would just fall asleep. It was okay, though. I was a good student. They didn't care.
Oh, my gosh. That's too much. Let's see. I've been told I look like two different people, and I don't like either of them. When I was younger, I looked like, apparently, I looked like Chelsea Clinton in, like, the old days. Yeah, I see your faces down there. Yeah, that was one. Not so great. And then recently I got told that I look like Flo from the Progressive commercials.
No,
which
not
I
at
think
all.
is more personality than looks.
You should tell it go as Flo for Halloween.
That would be awesome.
I just need to work on like a beehive thing.
You don't have the personality, though.
Yeah, but I don't think you look like her, but you do have dark hair.
That's what I was banking on, is that it was just more my personality than Lex. That's the case.
Somebody said, give us your favorite movie in a question.
Oh, good eye.
Gone with the Wind, of course. Oh, and I love the Harry Potter movies. All, I guess 8 of them, because 7 was in 2 parts. But love Harry Potter.
I don't know if I have one. I can watch movies over and over and over and over and over again.
I love Sweet Home Alabama. I think it's just so cute.
Okay, does anyone watch Doctor Who? Just flashback for a question.
Yes.
So Mariah has been told that she looks like Amy Pond on Doctor Who. I've never watched Doctor Who.
Oh, I know who that is. She's pretty.
So see, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that one's good.
Sorry, I was looking at what the next question was. Sorry.
Okay, what about favorite movie? Caitlin?
Mine's all over the place. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I like The Breakfast Club a lot. I like the Harry Potter movies a lot. I'm growing up, I watched all the Star Wars movies. Like, I'm all over the place. I like
Notebook, Star Wars.
You do?
I do. I hate that, and I hate Star Trek, and I hate The Hobbit. And Lord of the Rings. I hate it. No,
That's just blasphemous.
no, it's true.
Man, that's just horrible. The last movie that I watched that I knew like word for word was Bridget Jones' Diary. That one I can watch without actually watching. I can just listen and still crack up.
Oh, and we can't forget Pretty Woman.
Oh, I love Pretty Woman. And Dirty Dancing, I forgot about that.
I watched that on the beach last week.
That would be fun.
I have not seen either of those movies.
You've not seen Dirty Dancing?
Nope.
Oh, wow. You have to watch it.
I cannot believe that. Like, you need to get off here and go watch those movies.
I'm too busy watching The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Star Trek.
That's your problem.
I have never read but one Harry Potter book, and I've only watched one Harry Potter movie.
Oh my gosh. So listen, going back to the Dirty Dancing, I think I told Della this. Maybe not. But, like, you know, at the end, well, you don't know, Katie, but for those of us that have watched it, at the end, like, there's the big dance scene. Chauncey turns and looks at me before the big dance scene. It was like, can we leave to beat the crowd? No, we can't. This movie's not done. So.
He just didn't understand, did he?
No. What's the next question that we have?
The next one is, where is the worst place you've ever broken a flip-flop or had some sort of major shoe disaster?
Della?
This just happened to me on Monday. I had a long day, which required 3 doctor's appointments, 2 for my dad and 1 for Raylan. And the very first one was like an hour and a half away from home. And I broke my flip-flop, and luckily I had gum and pieced it together and had to wear it like that all day because I didn't have time to stop at the store to buy another pair. It was bad.
I love that you were resourceful with the gum. That's amazing.
Normally I wouldn't have had gum. It was a lucky day, I guess.
I've had mine break twice on college campuses, and neither time was I ingenious enough to think about gum or anything else that would have saved my shoe. And it was bad, and I had to do that weird, like, pick up one foot, shuffle with the other. try to make it to like my car or somewhere to try to find a pair of shoes.
That's always so embarrassing when it breaks.
My shoe fell apart at work the other day, and I was like trying to walk down the road because I parked like down. They shuttle us, but it's quicker to walk. So like I'm walking, and I look like a crazy person because I have like a long skirt on and it's catching on it, and then I'm like trying to pick it up so the sole's not like flipping underneath it. It was horrible. People looking at me like, "What are you doing?" I'm downtown Columbus. Everybody's like staring at me because I look like I have some sort of like twitch or something in my leg.
So I don't have a flip-flop story, but I do have an embarrassing college like walking story. And it was in college. I went to school in Michigan, and it was always icy in the winter. And those heavy backpacks, you know, walking across campus, and I slipped on a patch of ice, and I did like the whole like the backpack leading you back, and like whoa, 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 and then slam right on the sidewalk in the middle of like classes changing, a million people running around. I mean, not a million. I went to a small school, but yeah, you know, enough people to cause a ruckus.
My friend actually slipped on campus one day when it was icy, and she broke her arm.
Oh, good. Oh, goodness.
Yes. So, okay. Rachel's question is, how did you four ladies get chosen to host High Five for Friday? And this is a really hilarious story. So, Katie had messaged me and said, somehow we got to talking about link ups, and she was like, and I may be remembering this wrong, but she was thinking about doing one, I was thinking about doing one, we were like, let's get together and do one, and we pulled in Della and Caitlin. Is that how that goes, Katie? Am I telling that right?
That sounds right.
Okay, and so we thought of this, we took forever and thought of this awesome name for a link up, which will not be disclosed in case we ever decide to use it in the future, and we had all this planned out. We had what it was going to be about. We had a logo. We had a spiel about it, whole 9 yards, ready to go. And then the Lauren Elizabeth posted that she was giving up High Five for Friday, and she did not. She's like, email me if you want to take it over. Well, she didn't include her email in the post, so I was frantically searching all over her webpage and old posts that I knew that her email was probably on to try to find an email to email her, and I did it without asking any of the other three girls' thoughts or opinions on it. And I messaged them and was like, hey, I hope you don't mind, but I'm trying to get us the High Five for Friday link up. And everybody was like, oh, my God. So we prayed about it and was like, dear Lord, please let us get this because we really wanted to do it. And Lauren emailed me back and said that we were the first ones to email her, so we got it, and that's kind of how that went. Did I miss anything?
No, that seems right. It's as random as it sounds.
It was very frantic emailing and messaging.
It was like first come, first serve kind of thing. Like, ah!
Yes, that was our reaction. And a similar reaction when I got the email saying that we had got it. So, because we all kind of met through High Five for Friday. That's kind of how we all met each other. So, it has really helped bring air blogging friendships together and some of my other good blogging friendships as well. So, thanks for all you guys who link up.
Yes, thank you.
It's just so awesome seeing the same people coming back every week and catching up with everyone every week. It's just so much fun.
Yes. And even though I may not comment on everybody's post, I do try to read a lot of the posts. I know the other girls do as well, and sometimes life gets so hectic that we can't. But we try to stop by and check out everyone or check them out on social media. Or, I've actually started interacting with a lot of people on Instagram now. That's my biggie. And if you tweet me on Twitter, not that I know that much about it, but I will retweet you. So
that's kind of how I am. Yeah, it's like if you see like, oh, cool, I don't know exactly what to do now, but yay, with the Twitter thing.
Rachel said that God is good, and we agree 110%. So
Yes, he is.
Amen. I'm pretty sure my dance when you sent us that email tip, like, woohoo, we got it. It was like a.
I'm surprised no one came in my office to check and see what was wrong.
Yes.
Was you doing a happy dance in your office?
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad no one could see us when I found out. So,
If only we had discovered Hangouts then.
yeah. Except I was at work. But
Oh, yeah, that's a minor detail. Just minor.
video conference.
Yeah, just go with something like that. It's just a WebEx, you know. No problem, just some clients. As long as we talk business for like 2 minutes, does that count? It was technically business. It was just blogging business. Oh, man. Okay, can you believe we're down to our last question?
No, this is blown by.
I know. And it's funny, just before, I know I was confessing that I was a little nervous just because it's an unknown.
Oh, my God. You guys,
What?
Mariah said that her pants ripped down her crotch when she was at work when she was 8 months pregnant. That totally counts.
Oh, no. Oh, man, that's an epic story.
That totally counts. That's worse than the flip-flop.
So worse than the flip-flops. So worse. The little shuffle is tolerable with the flip-flop in that regard. Oh, Mariah.
Okay, last question.
Can we do last one? Yeah, it is the favorite memory from the summer so far.
I came up with this question, I think. I don't.
I can't believe the summer is like almost over.
I know.
This is crazy. Anybody else gonna put their fall decorations out like as soon as Labor Day comes and goes?
I am. I'm a fall person.
I need to like buy some more fall decorations. Like I have a couple, but I don't like have enough for the new house. So.
Well, that sounds like fun. Can I come and help you? I wish I could buy some more decorations.
I guess this summer I enjoyed Kane's second birthday. He had an awesome time, and it's just fun building memories with him. And also, Chauncey and I had an awesome time at the beach. We just got back. I was showing you guys my little souvenirs that I got, and my desk is messy. I wonder if I can find them. Somebody else tell their story while I find my souvenirs. Oh, wait. I found them. Never mind. Wait. So, I got this little marble stingray. Hold on. I'm still figuring out how to do this. And it's really cool looking to set on my desk. I mean, look at that. And then I got this little sea turtle to also set on my desk.
That's cute.
I like little things. They remind me of like the toys that used to come in cereal boxes when we were younger, and you got good prizes. But anyways. What about you, Caitlin? What's your favorite memory from the summer? Oh, and Caitlin and I got to meet each other when I went to buy my Louis Vuitton, my secondhand Louis Vuitton. That was a good memory.
Yeah, I think my favorite probably was we went to Hocking Hills for a weekend at Ravenwood Castle, which was really neat. It was so different. We didn't even know it existed. We were just trying to find something last minute, and it was a lot of fun. And I've never gone to a bed and breakfast, and I'm pretty sure it was nothing like a normal bed and breakfast, but it was a lot of fun. So I think that was probably my favorite, and we will probably do it again.
I love Hocking Hills. It's so pretty.
Yeah, we got engaged there too, so it was kind of nice to get to go back.
We're going to have to do a High Five for Friday all about engagement stories.
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. I love engagement stories because they're so cute.
I need to find the check that Chauncey proposed with before we do that. I have a check. Chauncey proposed by a check.
Ah, you can't share that kind of a detail and then leave it hanging like that. Dude, we may have to postpone the idea of a separate hangout and just tell engagement stories now.
Well, how did you all get engaged? Della, I don't think I remember how you guys got engaged.
There wasn't much of a story to tell. I picked out my own ring and everything.
Well, where did he ask you at?
at my dad's house. It wasn't very romantic at all back then, but oh well.
Okay. I see the comment from Jerry. Jerry, we are unable to let anyone else join the stream. We were only able to do, like, we can't just hop people on. We had to limit because of how everyone pops up when they talk and stuff. But hi, we're glad you're here.
Sorry.
Also, so my sidebar, my questions are just as random as this actual conversation because they're not in any order. They're all over the place. I'm having to like scroll from like top to bottom and to catch things.
I know it, but I was happy to see, Michelle, you are also putting out your decorations for fall, despite it being too hot in North Carolina still. One day we get to fall, and that's usually at Christmas time, so you gotta put out the decorations when you can.
So, Caitlin, how did you get engaged? I know you said you got engaged at the bed and breakfast.
We actually went to Hocking Hills for my spring break, my senior year of college. Jay found a cabin to rent out there, so we just went hiking around Hocking Hills for like 3 days, and then he proposed at our cabin like at sunset and had the fire going and stuff. It was really pretty. I already knew we were getting married because we were already planning our wedding. We just hadn't actually officially gotten engaged, but it was nice.
That was kind of like me and Justin. I already knew we picked out the ring, so I was like, there's no point in doing something really, really sweet. So.
That was the same thing for us, and I felt kind of guilty knowing that because in every sort of moderately interesting thing we did together, I was like, is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it?
That's the way we did.
I was just, I felt bad. Everything was just, this could be it, and then I was like mildly disappointed going home. Like, oh.
Yes, ditto that. So how did it? Where did you guys get engaged at?
Disneyland.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to Disneyland because we were living in California, and we spent the whole entire day at the park. My husband, poor guy, had the ring in a Ziploc bag tucked inside his wallet, so it couldn't like get wet or get lost or anything. And at one point, we went to go eat at one of the fancy restaurants there for dinner, and I'm like looking around, going, "Oh, please don't let it be here. It's so crowded, and everyone's gonna look and stare, and that's just weird." And we leave, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, so maybe it's not gonna happen." So then I leave to go to the bathroom. I come out, and he goes, "Oh, I think I'm going to go to the bathroom, too." I'm like, "You could have gone when I was in there." So he goes in, and that's when he's, like, trying to fish out the ring and not let it drop in the urinal, you know, kind of thing. Like, ah! So then we went to go watch the fireworks. And at Disneyland, there's, like, a Snow White's wishing well just off to the side of the castle. And he took me there, and we, like, stood there waiting, like, we're going to watch the fireworks from here. But the fireworks launch from the castle. So there's, like, someone trying to clear the path, like, come on in, everyone. And I'm like, we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. We're going to get in trouble. We got to go. And he's like, no, we're not going to go. No, stay right here. And finally, the guys, I guess, were in on it. And but we still had to go before the fireworks could start. But that's what he finally proposed.
Well, I foiled 2 proposal attempts from Chauncey, so I knew that he had the ring because we've been together for like 5.5 years. I was like, look, I don't have a ring. You're going to graduate. It is time. Oh, and I just kicked my desk. So we went kind of ring shopping. I picked out 3 rings, but I didn't know which one I was getting. And I picked out the one that I got, which is like a 1-carat quad cut. I picked out, I liked the 1/2-carat quad cut as well, but we would have had a solitaire put in the middle of it if I got that, or there was some other ring. But anyways, so he was going to propose to me at work, like, he used to work IT where I worked, and he was going to, like, change my computer screen to, like, will you marry me, and come out and propose in front of everybody. And he's like, so you're going to be at work on Friday, right? I'm like, yeah, at the flower shop, because I worked 2 jobs. I interned at the flower shop and then worked at the insurance company. So that didn't work because he was going to do it at the insurance company. And then I'd had him order me a Georgette Heyer book, which is like a Regency romance novel off of Amazon. And he stopped at Walmart to try to get a duplicate of the book so he could like cut a hole in it and put the ring in it. But that was the whole reason I had him order it on Amazon, was because I couldn't find it at Walmart. So I was visiting him down in Lexington, and we went out to watch Tropic Thunder on opening night. And I was like, well, maybe it'll be tonight. But then we got back so late that I was like, there's no way it'll be tonight. So I like went and changed just like ratty clothes to lay down to go to bed and took my glasses off. And guys, I'm like blind without my glasses on. I cannot see like 6 inches in front of my face. And so he owed me money for texting, going over texting on the cell phone bill. Do you guys remember when, you used to have to pay a lot for texting? So I was like, well, you owe me money. Don't forget it. So he's like, okay, well, here's you a check. After I'd laid down, he came in, and he was like, here, I just wrote you a check for the cell phone bill. And I said, okay, lay it over there. And he's like, well, look at it. So here it is, like this close to my face because I can't see. And on the check, he said, will you marry me? I love you with all my heart and soul. Will you marry me? And so then he got the ring out, and he said, do you know which ring I got? And I said, will you please hand me my glasses so I can see my ring? So, but anyway, so I still have the check that he proposed with.
Oh, that's so cute.
That is.
But
Did you see Mariah had a comment over on the side that her husband proposed with a life-size TARDIS that he built and dressed as a Doctor Who character?
no.
I love it. Now I need to watch Doctor Who so I know.
That is pretty sweet.
That is.
Like, I think that each engagement story, like, I just love hearing people's engagement stories because they're so sweet.
I know. They're just so cute. And it's like, I wish I could remember more of ours, like what my husband actually said. I can't remember anything. I just remember that, like, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. That's all I remember. Being worried that we were going to get in trouble because of the fireworks.
Okay, I'm trying to scroll through to make sure that we have pretty much caught everything.
I think so. I think we did. Everyone's been so nice leaving comments and like interacting. It's just been so nice. I wish it made more sense on the list or the sidebar thing there. Because it is kind of jumbly. It is kind of jumbly. Plus, we are like at 45 minutes. We've been gabbing away for a while.
It's okay. Good company, right?
I know.
I've enjoyed.
I know. We're going to get stitches in our sides from so much giggling.
Okay, I think that we're good. So thank you guys all for joining us for our first High Five for Friday Hangout. I had an awesome time, and I hope that you guys did as well. It's always so funny to get to know people better, and I feel like I know some you guys because I read your blogs all the time. Like when Kayla and I met, it was like I was meeting an old friend to eat instead of, someone I'd never met face-to-face before. So I really enjoy the blogging community, and I hope that you guys will show up for our next High Five for Friday as well. Hangout thingy, yes.
Yeah, we're looking for it. We're planning to do this once a month. So, and if you're interested in joining us as a co-host out there, we're going to have people join us besides just us four. So, woohoo! If you want to join us and gab away and stay up past your bedtime. All right, thanks so much for watching, everybody. And if you're going to join us tomorrow,
we're doing our next one.
What?
Day and topic.
Oh, the day is September 24, the last Thursday of September. So September 24, and we're going to talk about blogging tips and like horrible mistakes we've made and sort of learn from us kind of lessons. And so if you are interested in talking about that topic with us, then by all means let one of us know. We would love to have you join us as a co-host, but that is going to be a fun one because I know I've made a lot of mistakes.
So have I.
Yes. You learn as you go, though. I mean, I think that's part of it. Oh, it will probably include some of my random rants that I go on sometimes.
Yes. If we could just screenshot those and just send them out ahead of time, that'd be perfect.
That might not be a good idea.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, man. All right, well, I know we'll see a lot of you on here tomorrow for our link up. So, anybody else have to write their post after this is done?
No, I worked on mine earlier today. What about you guys?
Yeah, I definitely
do
still
it.
I haven't written anything yet.
High five for productivity, Tiff. Good job.
Mark it down because you know this hardly ever happens.
It's so impressive. So, but I know we're not the only ones having to write something before we go to bed tonight.
There's been a couple mornings I've had to get up at 6 a.m. to finish my post.
For sure. For sure.
Good night, you guys. Take it easy.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Bye.